Number 9 on the list is Marco Antonio Barrera versus Eric Morales 1, which took place on February 19th, 2000 for the WBC and WBO Junior Featherweight Championships. These guys put on probably the best all-Mexican fight that I've ever seen in boxing, and a lot of people would probably agree with me on that. The first of their trilogy, and honestly the best, that these two guys were new to each other's styles. Despite sharing the same country, they come from very different backgrounds. You have Marco Antonio Barrera in the gray trunks coming out there with this natural left-handed orthodox style, which benefited his lead hand game as he's landing some great lead body hooks in the early rounds. And Eric Morales soon realizes that trying to outbox this guy probably isn't the greatest thing of all time, as you see him in the white trunks just bringing the fight to Barrera in the 5th round, and it just devolves into a brawl, but not in a messy way. It's what I would call a technical brawl. A lot of people don't really like that term, but it's the only way that I could really describe what's going on here in the 5th round, where these guys are probably not exactly thinking about what they're doing, like each step for step, but they're so well conditioned and so well trained that all the things that they're doing is insane. The defense and adjustments that they're making is crazy, even though that they're going out there and landing a bunch of punches on each other. There's just a lot happening, and it's a great round to break down if you ever want to see that action that could come from a fight without people just going out there and randomly slinging haymakers at each other. This is one of the greatest fights of all time. It ends off very excitingly. It's a controversial decision, but in my opinion, this was a fight that didn't even matter who won. Both of these guys put their names on the map for casual audiences, and everybody just wanted more. These two, alongside Juan Manuel Marquez and Manny Pacquiao, who we'll be getting to momentarily, put the lower weight classes on the absolute spotlight in the early 2000s and made for some of the most legendary fights that we have ever seen.